Fellow Nigerians, I stand before you today to express my concerns about the recent announcement by President Tinubu to reward our Super Falcons with a sum of $100,000 each and 3-bedroom apartments, while I join the nation in celebrating our women's football team. I believe it's essential to question the prudence and prioritization behind this decision. As a leader who has always advocated for responsible governance, I feel compelled to speak out on this matter. The rewards announced by President Tinubu is undoubtedly a gesture of appreciation for our Super Falcons' hard work and dedication. However, I must ask, is this the most pressing issue facing our nation? Are there no more critical areas that require the government's attention and resources? For instance, our education sector is facing numerous challenges, from inadequate infrastructure to poor teacher welfare. Our healthcare system is also in dire need of reform. As a nation, we face numerous challenges that demand our attention. Our economy is struggling with rising inflation and unemployment. Our infrastructure is in disrepair, with many roads and bridges in need of maintenance. Our security agencies are underfunded, and our citizens are suffering. I believe it's crucial to prioritize investments in these areas, rather than lavishing large sums on rewards. Our citizens deserve better. We're living in a country where many citizens struggle to make ends meet. The economic policies of our government have led to rising poverty, hunger, and unemployment. In this context, I question the wisdom of spending such large sums on rewards. Is this the best use of our resources? Wouldn't it be more prudent to invest in initiatives that benefit the broader population, such as job creation programs or social welfare schemes? Instead of focusing on rewards, I believe we should invest in initiatives that benefit the majority of Nigerians. We need to prioritize education, healthcare, infrastructure, and job creation. By doing so, we can build a more prosperous and equitable society, where every citizen has access to opportunities. For example, we could invest in vocational training programs, entrepreneurship development initiatives, or microfinance schemes to support small businesses. As leaders, we must be accountable to our citizens. We must prioritize their needs and allocate resources judiciously. I urge President Tinubu to reconsider his priorities and focus on initiatives that benefit the broader population. Let's work towards building a nation that values prudence, accountability, and the welfare of all its citizens. We owe it to ourselves, our children, and future generations to get it right. As someone who has held public office, I understand the importance of making tough decisions. However, I also know that those decisions must be guided by a sense of responsibility and accountability. As a leader, one must always ask, what's the impact of this decision on the most vulnerable members of society? Will it improve their lives? Will it create opportunities for them? These are the questions we must ask ourselves when making decisions. In conclusion, while I celebrate our Super Falcons achievements, I believe it's essential to prioritize the needs of our citizens. Let's work towards building a nation that values prudence, accountability, and the welfare of all its citizens. We can do better, and we must do better. Thank you.